Hello and welcome, it's Silvia Camerini here, and this is the attunement for the full moon of March 2nd, 2018, happening at 1:51 a.m. Central European Time. I'm a mystical coach and I support and help women and men who are committed to their self-development to harness their emotional truth and live in alignment with their creative genius. In order to do so, I use several tools and I created a very special path called the Wheel of Magick. So today I'm going to show you a little bit what we do in the Wheel of Magick. We work with the moon phases, with the force of the four elements: air, fire, water and earth. We use oracle cards, we use essential oils and several other tools. And today I'm going to show you just a little bit of our work so that hopefully you can be inspired and you can join us in this magnificent path. Alright, so I've got my notes here. We start by checking a little bit the astrological environment where this full moon happens so that we can understand better what's going on out there in the cosmos, and also we can double check within ourselves and see how what's happening out there in the cosmos and what's happening within ourselves is aligned. This is very interesting because as soon as you start to pay attention to what happens around you, what unfolds around you out there in the universe, you will see that there is a resonance with what is unfolding for you internally. So I usually invite my students to print the astrological chart, and I use it. I'm going to show you mine for today. So I've got my natal chart here with me. And then I also use my sun returns. Usually every year for my birthday, I check the astrological sky for the year that I have ahead. And so I've got both of them. This is for the year and this is my natal chart. All right, so this moon is happening at 11 degrees Virgo. So what we do is checking the astrological chart and checking 11 degrees Virgo. So in this case for me, let's just keep it simple and let's just check the natal chart. 11 degrees Virgo for me, it's in my third house. This means that this moon is highlighting communications topics and matters. How I do communicate, how I do use internet, for example, how I connect with people, with siblings, with relatives. And this is very interesting because actually these days I had some issues with my telephone and with my computer as well. So I have to find an alternative way to communicate. So you see that the moon is bringing light on this area of my life. It's interesting to check in which area of your life it's bringing light, because the moon obviously it's full, and this means that we can see a lot of light in the sky. And the moon it's also opposite to the sun. So because the moon it's 11 degrees Virgo, the sun it's in Pisces. So let's dive deeper on these astrological topics and let's see the highlights for this full moon. So I'm just checking my notes. First of all, what's interesting is the 11 degrees Virgo. You know that this is an 11 universal years. It means that when we add 2018, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, we get 11. 11, it's a master number, it's a magical number. Imagine two pillars, 1 and 1, and you stand in the middle. So it opens a portal of energy, of light, of possibilities, and you stand right in the middle as you pass through it. So this moon is highlighting exactly this. Your power to be present here and now and to pass through the portals of energy that this time, this era is giving you. To do what? To elevate, to shift yourself, to shift your perception of things and move to the next level of your personal and unique evolution. So because this moon is happening in Virgo. There are some topics that Virgo is bringing to light. And for example, healing is one topic. Health, details. Virgo is a sign that loves details, to be, you know, perfect in everything that you do. And there is also a darker side of this, that is to be too much critical about what you do, about your judgment, for example, of yourself. So let's let go all of these things and let's emerge into the brightest side of this moon. So it's an invitation to take care of our health, to let go wherever is useless right now, wherever is not giving you good vibes. And then, because Virgo, it's also a sign of earth, it's an earthly sign, it's an invitation to be grounded. So let go what has finished to serve you and stay grounded in your present and live the present. Remember that the present, it's the only moment that you can have power on, because the past is already gone, the future is yet to come, and you can create your life based on the present. So here that comes the portal, the 11 universal number, the 11 master number, and you are right in the middle, you are passing through it. So what is it that you want to create right now for your health, for your body, for your environment, so that you can feel 100% into your power, 100% healthy and wealthy. Also, because Virgo, it's an earthly sign, it's very important to consider the financial version of your being healthy in the world. How is your financial situation? Is it an healthy one? Do you need to take care more of it? Do you need to take care of the way you provide for yourself and your dearest one? Okay, let's see now the fact that the sun is opposite the moon, and that's why we can see the moon full in the sky. So the sun is in Pisces, and Pisces is a very mystical sign, very romantic one. And also it's a sign connecting with imagination. So this aspect of this moon is bringing up a very sensitive time as well. So we are called to be present, and we are called to deal with our emotions as well. How can we be empowered by the way we feel? Yet let's use our emotions to know something better about ourselves. Let's use our emotions as a mirror of what's going on within ourselves, and let's make these emotions to be our guide through our next step, so that we can proceed along our path grounded, with both feet planted on the ground and enjoying fully this present time. We also have another interesting aspect, that is the moon. It's in a positive aspect with Saturn, and this in regards of our emotions, it's bringing up this sense of being safe and secure, and bringing wisdom on what we do, doing things because they make us feel good. So let's decide what makes us feel good and let's go for them. Let's double check with our emotions to know that we are on the right path, to know that we are proceeding with wisdom, because our emotions are telling us that we feel good, so this is the good path for us. Okay, we've got another interesting aspect, that is Venus trine Jupiter. So Venus is the planet of love, and Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So again, our feelings, our emotions are emerging with this full moon. And it's the realm of optimism. This is a full moon that should be pretty positive and highlight good aspects of your life. What makes you feel good? The good feelings that you may feel for the people you love and for yourself as well. And so, because we have this portal of the 11 master number, it's also a meaning that everything is possible, that a lot of opportunities are opening up in front of us, just for us to shift to the next level, as I was saying at the beginning. Let's also remember that the full moon is the time of the cycle when we reach a culmination. So, and because there is so much light in the sky, it may be that you will receive some revelations. So be ready to receive some of them, and, you know, like, have your back by being grounded. So make sure that you are grounded so that these revelations, these news, don't have to shake you, but you can proceed along your path with safety. It's also a very powerful time of the moon cycle to let go, as I said at the beginning, what is useless for you. So start to let go, start to declutter, start to make room for the new to come, because in approximately 10 days we are going to truly clean the space to make a lot of room for the next cycle that is coming with the new moon. So it's a moment of preparation, and it is important to, you know, face what is no longer serving us and let it go. Then I also use the oracle cards, and I've got them here with me. So I'm shuffling the cards and I am asking for some extra guidance. So this is a terrestrial moon, a terrestrial full moon that is requiring us to be grounded, to feel our emotions, and to proceed along our path with that kind of magic and mystic retro flavor, if I can say like this, that helps us to be magical as well, to tune into our magic. So what is it that we need to know more than this to proceed along this transformation? Let's double check the cards. And very interestingly, this is a yellow card, so it brings up all the magic and the light of the full moon. And this card is Judgment reversed. I love it because as we are getting ready to let go, this card is saying exactly this. Maybe we are judging ourselves too much, and it is time to stop it. It is time to stop looking ourselves in the mirror and say, I don't truly like what I see there. Maybe I could have done this or that much better. Well, believe that within yourself, you are giving 100% of you to the situation that you are living, to the relationship that you are living, to that particular circumstance or event. So why do you have to judge yourself? This card invites us all to let go judgment. And before to let it go, obviously, we need to face the reality that maybe we are judging ourselves too much. So is this you? Are you judging yourself too much? Well, take advantage of this full moon to let go and to reverse the card and bring it on the upright position where it says that time to judge yourself, it's finished. It's actually a waste of time and energy because there are more interesting things to do in your life right now than judging yourself. And judgment brings energy out of you because you are focusing on something that is not working so well, but you know, according to what? According maybe to your inner critique. So as you remember that at the beginning I said that the darker side of this full moon in Virgo is to be too much critical within yourself. Isn't this card just perfectly aligned with this concept? So let's let go this inner critique and let's focus on our positive aspects, on what we like about us, on the light that we love about ourselves. Which is the light that burns within you? Focus on that one. Focus on your inner power, on your inner potential, and give light to that one. So this is a little overview on the work that we do with the full moon inside the Wheel of Magick. That is a program, a path that I created for all men and women who are committed to their self-development and they want to harness their emotional truth to evolve themselves and to give light to their inner genius. So we work with the 4 elements, we work with the lunar cycles, and we work with the oracle cards, plus other magical tools that I'm bringing out according to your unique path, your unique needs and story along the path. So when you feel called to work with me on your self-evolution and with the Wheel of Magick, doors are now open and they will remain open until March 10, 2018, because then we gather some days before the next new moon and we start there the new cycle. So I open the doors for this program once a month because obviously working with the moon cycles, it is important to be attuned with them. So as you feel drawn to work with me on the Wheel of Magick, on your evolution, working with the magic power of the moon, the cosmos, and your inner magic as well, just join it today. So I'll see you next time with another video, and until that time, take care of yourself and enjoy fully this bright full moon in Virgo. Bye.